Good morning, dear students. Today we are moving with our biology class. With the last class, we have completed our first chapter. Then today we have to start a new chapter called cell clusters, or it is about tissues simply. Okay. You know, the body is made up of cells, or we can say all the organs in the body is made up of cells. Yes or no? Yes itself. Then as all the organs are made up of cells, why the ear, nose, eye, hand, leg, they are becoming different in structure? I told you a sentence. All the organs in the body is made up of cells, but eye is different from ear, nose is different from tongue. Why? All are made up of cells. So are all the parts of the body made up of same type of cells? No, never. Different types of cells are there in different organs. Okay, so the organs are made up of cells, but there we are not saying all the organs are made up of same type of cells. We are not saying like that. Why? Because they are different in size, and they are different in their function, and they are different in their structure. So for the difference in their size, for the difference in their structure, for the difference in their function, there are different types of cells. Can you say which are the types of cells seen in our body? Some of the type you know, I think. Listen, actually there are more than 200 types of cells present in the body. All that we will not study from 8th standard, but most of them you will study from the higher classes, but all may not be covered or cannot be completed from the school level. So from the higher levels you will study. So anyhow, our chapter is cell clusters. Cell clusters, that is the name of the chapter. Look, some of the types of the cells that we have to study from 8th standard. One is nerve cells. Nerve cells. Okay. Second one, muscle cells. Nerve cells, muscle cells. Then third one, blood cells. Another one, bone cells. These four are to be studied now as you are youngers. So listen, nerve cells, muscle cells, blood cells, then bone cells. These are some of the cells present in our body. So they itself are different from each other. They are not same, or they are not alike. They are different. So their structure, just look at the screen and try to understand their structure. Nerve cells, muscle cells, blood cell, and bone cell. Okay, now you might have seen the structure of these 4 types of cells. Okay, they are different in their structure, they are different in their size, and they are different in their content also. Okay, then I told you this like 200 types of cells are present in our body. So what a wonderful system is occupying in our body or staying in our body. These all cells are how they are controlled or how they are working without collapsing or without colliding or without making any problem. They are working properly and very effectively they are working, but there is no problem in the body, no strike or no accidents in the body of their work. They are working very smoothly and very effectively they are working. How? Because they are not working individually. Listen very well. They are not working individually. Same types of cells, they are working as a group. They are working as a team. Same types of cell. Same type means sometimes they may be same in their structure. Sometimes they may be same in their function. Sometimes they may be same in the function and structure. Then such cells function together, or they will function or they will work as a group. Okay, so when they are working as a group, that work will be powerful. So some cells with the same structure, with the same function, they group together and they work as a team and they perform the physiological activity. Physiological activity means the body activity or the work of the body. That is what is called physiological activity. Okay. So the same type of cells group together or they work together as a group and the physiological works are to be completed in the body. So it will be perfect. When 200 types of cells are working individually, what will happen? Sometimes the system will be collapsed or the system will be not working effectively. But here in the body, how it is functioning? It is functioning as a group. Such group of the cells working together, having same structure, are called tissues. That is the next term. Called tissues. So tissues are group of cells work together, having same structure and doing same function. Okay, group of cells works together, having same structure and also having same function, are called tissues. So nerve cells, when nerve cells come together, it will be nerve tissue. Muscle cells, when they join together, it will be muscle tissue. Sometimes different types of cells also come together to perform same function, that also belongs to tissues. Anyhow, tissue means group of cells. Simply that is the answer. Group of cells. What is the peculiarity or what is the feature of this group of cells? They will have same function, same size, same structure. Okay, such a group of cells are called what? Called tissue. Okay, so tissue is the main part that we have to study in this chapter. Then another thing, you know, nerve cells, muscle cells, blood cells, bone cells, different types of cells we studied now. Then when they work together, or how these kinds of difference formed in the cells, why the nerve cells, muscle cells, blood cells and bone cells, or why don't it become the same in structure, or why a difference came in their structure? That is because of a major reason. That is the main point, that is the only point that we have to note and study in this class. Okay, our body is formed from a single cell. Our body is formed from a single cell. That single cell is called zygote. That single cell is called zygote. Our body is formed from a single cell. That is what is called zygote. The image of the zygote, that also you can see in the screen. Okay, can you understand anything by seeing that image? But you have to understand one thing. That zygote is formed from the or by joining one cell from your father and one cell from your mother. In our case, okay, we also, our body is also formed from such a zygote. Then that zygote was formed from one cell of the father and from one cell of the mother. Mother's one cell and father's one cell combined together and it became, then it is not mother's cell. When that cell was coming from father, it was father's cell. When it was coming from mother's body, it was mother's cell. But when these two cells combined, then it is not father's and mother's, then it is ours. That is our first cell. So our body is formed from a cell, that is what is called zygote. Okay, then after forming that zygote, this zygote undergo different or many repeated cell division. Then after this cell division, then it is changed into another cell or another form, that is what is called fetus. So after repeated cell division, the zygote changed into fetus. Okay, then fetus contain different types of cells because of the cell division. Then fetus is some more developed state. Okay, or it is another differentiated state, or it contains many types of cells. For example, we studied these 4 types of cells. Okay, so the fetus contains minimum 4 types of cells that we discussed here. Look, first one, nerve cell. I am writing the short form only, NC, nerve cells. Then muscle cells. Then blood cells. Then another one, bone cell. These all cells are included where? In the fetus, because fetus is a developed state or it is a differentiated state. Clear now? So we all formed from a single cell, that is called zygote. Then that zygote undergo different types of cell division. As a result, it is formed or changed into another form, some more developed form, some more advanced form, that is called fetus. Then that fetus contain what? Different types of cells like nerve cell, muscle cell, blood cell and bone cells. Okay, these all will be there. Again it undergoes cell division. Then finally it will be changed into a body like this, having all types of these kinds of cells. Okay, so because of this repeated cell division, these kinds of differences formed were in the zygote. Okay, so these are the reason for forming different types of cells in a body. Okay, so if they are asking you how different types of cells are formed in the body, you can say our body is formed from a single cell called zygote. That zygote undergo what? Repeated cell division. As a result, it will be converted into a form called fetus. That fetus contain different types of cells. Okay, so that's all about today's class. then balance related to different types of tissues that we will discuss in the next class. I think this is clear to you. So body is a wonderland. Our body is a wonderland. Why? Because our body contains different types of cells, and that cells group together, and same type of cells group together, they are called tissues. The group of same type of cells are called tissues, and they function together or they work together. As a result, there is no problem or there is no collision, there is no strike or accidents in the body. All the cells, tissues are functioning properly, and they are functioning very smoothly, and body is functioning very well. Okay. So cell cluster means tissue. Tissue means the group of cells doing the same duty. Okay, that much all. You want to read this part from the textbook very well, then try to understand all the points. Then from the video also you will understand the main points. This is the introductory video of this chapter. Balance all, it will be easy. Now here this zygote, fetus, this all explained very well. Then if you have doubt, watch repeatedly, then try to grasp it and also note the main points. Only few points are coming in this video that you have to note down. Then when you note down the part or the points from the video of the class, there you have to give the date also. Okay, so that's all. Study very well, be good and perfect students. Thank you. Have a nice day.